Welcome back. You're still watching E-Vibes, the entertainment show on Signature TV. Live here in the studio with me is Prosper Chukwuemeka, who is a script writer or a screenwriter. He's going to give us the difference between that actually. And we'll be talking about behind the script, stories that stick. So, thanks for joining us, Prosper Chukwuemeka.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. How do you feel?
I feel good.
You say you're sounding very quiet and...
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. This is my first time of coming to Signature TV, and I feel so delighted and honored to be here.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. So, the first question I'll ask you is, what does the phrase "stories that stick" mean to you?
All right. When you talk about a story that sticks, you know, if you are conversant with home movies, there are films you will watch. After watching it, 3 years, 5 or 10 years, or 3, 4, 5 years, no matter the case may be, you will still find that film interesting. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, for instance, this movie that is trending nowadays, what's the name? Love in Every Word.
Yeah.
By Omoni Oboli that produced. Yeah. Now you see that movie, that particular movie. Do you know why it went viral?
Why?
Because it favors you women, your gender. and the story there is so captivating. It's so awesome. So such stories are the ones you would like to review.
Like watch over and over again.
And over. So you keep on watching them. Some people will come. I was reading the comments on the YouTube, and then someone said, I watched this film more than 10 times.
So are you saying that it is the storyline, which is the script that was written? Because you know there are sometimes that there are movies that you would see, the name is not in line with what is being displayed.
Yes.
You do understand me?
Okay.
So who are we to blame? Is it the script writer or screenwriter? I'm coming to that question.
Okay.
Is it the script writer or screenwriter, or do we blame the directors?
Well, every film is director's film.
Okay.
Every film is director's film. Then in this case now, I have seen good scripts and they messed it up.
Who makes it up? The actors or the director?
Like I said, every film is director's
So
film.
it's the director that messed it up.
Exactly.
Okay.
You understand? Now, some directors doesn't know their onions, and they don't know the do's and don'ts of scripts. You understand? You might have a good script, but the interpretation will be so bad.
Okay.
You might have a bad script, but the interpretation there will be awesome. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, when you see a script is just a skeletal sketch, just something that doesn't have flesh.
Yeah.
You understand? But the ones we are watching on the screen has flesh. So the script on its own is just in a skeletal form. It is the duty of the director and the actors, the artists there, to add one thing or the other. You understand?
Yeah.
To spice it up, the actions and everything, to spice it up. But once you see there are some scripts, like I said, that are totally out of line, messed up, give it to a particular director, and once the film comes out, you will be you'll be amazed. You say, wow, Jesus. You understand? Just like I love this legend, Chukwuemeka, Osofia. Now give Osofia scripts. Forget about what he's going to do to that script.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So these are stories that sticks. You understand? When you write good stories, look for people that are good.
Okay,
especially
so
the directors.
sorry, let me cut you short there. Have you ever felt not disappointed, some sort of way, when you know what exactly you wrote for this particular character?
Okay.
It seems you know where I'm going to.
Yeah.
You know what you wrote for this particular character.
Okay.
And you know the words
Yeah.
there. But this character is saying something totally different from what you
From what you wrote.
Yes. Do you feel some sort of way? Does it make you feel bad or something?
Well, like I said, every film is director's film.
Why are you not taking? Why are you not taking?
Now, okay, now in this question, now in this aspect, now, I have experienced a lot
Okay.
in this industry, and I have experienced this thing you just asked. Now, you might just like I said, you bring a good script, but they just mess it up. It depends on who handles it, the project. You understand?
Yeah.
But this particular one now, you write very well, and then when you are watching it on the screen, it will be a different thing altogether. You as a human being, you will feel bad, you will feel sad, and to me, I would just feel I have wasted my time and energy. You understand? So that is it. But we keep on pushing, no matter what, no matter the discouragements and the others. But God is faithful.
That's good. So I'm going to ask you something very personal.
Okay.
You always have this writer's block, right? How does it feel? How does it come? Like,
well, we are human beings, and we all have experiences different ways. You understand? My experience and yours might not be the same thing. Now, writer's block is a situation whereby you yourself, you will be totally out of inspiration. You will lack inspiration. You will lack words. It happens in an exam hall. You might forget your name.
or how to spell
Yeah, or how to spell is. You understand?
Yeah.
You just say, hey, I beg, please, can you spell this? Can you spell that for me?
Yeah.
But on a norms, these are the words you can just close your eye and
Right.
you understand? Now, during writing, I do experience writer's block. Okay. Now, for instance, I have other things I'm doing. Okay. Now, there are these projects I am working on, I'm writing. Do you know that project, for years, I have not been able to finish that project?
For years.
Yes.
Is it a movie?
It can happen.
For years.
Yeah. And it's an epic.
I thought writer's block, sorry. I thought writer's block is, oh, something just came to your head, like you just got an inspiration, and you just pick your paper and your laptop and that's what I thought.
Okay. No, I just explained something to you.
Yeah.
Okay. That writer's block is a situation, a scenario whereby you will forget everything. You will lack inspiration. You will lack everything. It's going to be as if they formatted
your brain. Wow.
Just like amnesia, they formatted your brain. You won't even, what am I doing? What am I doing? So these are challenges. You understand? Like I just told you now, I have this one I've been working on for years, and I am yet to finish it. You understand?
Your memory.
You understand? And only the title alone is going to amaze you, even the deity.
So is it the title that is giving you the writer's block? Is it the title that is making you lack words?
Okay, anything can cause somebody to have a writer's block. Okay, now like this particular film, this project I just told you now, right? Even the deity. Now that even the deity, see, most films that sticks, go and check behind the scene what the writers passed through.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, that my project that I'm still working on, even the date, only the name alone will tell you that this is not an ordinary. It happens to me, especially when I want to expose some things.
Okay.
You understand? Spiritually, it happens.
Okay.
My laptop spoiled for years till now. I've not been able to repair that laptop.
So that means it's your laptop that is stopping it.
You understand?
Yeah.
No, it's not my laptop.
Okay.
It's the writer's block. Whenever I want to I'll just forget everything. Before you know it, okay, hey, I remember something. Before you know it, one thing or the other will happen. You understand? So writer's block can occur for moments, just a couple of minutes, or even years.
Okay.
It will take you years, moments, months, minutes. So it depends. But it depends on the projects you're working on.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
In the world of writing or filmmaking.
Both.
Both.
Because you're into screenwriting, right?
Yeah, okay. My inspiration, well,
How come you're thinking about your inspiration?
I don't want to mention names here, but
Please do.
I love people that write very, very well. You know, I love filmmakers. There are filmmakers I love their stories and their storylines, everything. Now, like me, I'm venturing into filmmaking and everything. I love Chukwuemeka.
Are you serious? Why are you mentioning the name like you're scared?
I love Chukwuemeka. No, I'm not scared of anything. I love Chukwuemeka.
Okay.
Now, I love his writers.
Okay, his writers.
Yes.
Because he's not the one that writes.
Yes. But at times he'll just bring up stories, the synopsis, and then so he's my inspiration. I love Chukwuemeka. If you watch, I'm sorry to say this, but if you watch Chukwuemeka's YouTube and Omuni Oboli, you love the two. But go and watch others. You see the difference is clear.
Sure.
That is where you get this thing you just asked me. If you write A, they will come and do B, something like that.
Yeah.
But Chukwuemeka's movies are top notch, awesome. So I derive my inspiration from him. I love him. I love how he packages his stuff.
Stories.
Yeah, you understand. So I just love him.
Okay.
And he's from my state.
Oh, that's number one.
Anambra State.
That's number one reason that you're not telling us. So let me ask you one more question. Okay. We have just a few minutes left. What are the key elements that makes a story unforgettable? Because you've said directors are the owners of the movie, and they call the shorts.
Yeah, they call the shorts.
So what are the key elements that makes a story unforgettable?
Well, there are things that make scripts or movies unforgettable. There are particular scenes that will make people to be visiting that movie over and over again.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like drama, action. When you have dramatic scene,
yeah,
or action, or tragedy, anything, it depends on the audience you are passing the message across to. You understand? So now when you have those elements, especially when it comes to love, you understand?
Yeah.
Now inside the story of love, you have drama, you have deceit, you have betrayals, and so on and so forth. So all these things combined together make stories to be thick, and they stick to the test of times.
Okay. He has given us his 2 cents, and I had so much fun with you, Chukwuemeka Prosper. Honestly, I enjoyed the whole insight you gave in most of this story. Funnily enough, all the questions I asked you are not even inside this place, but it was interesting and wonderful to have this conversation with you. So enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. God bless you.
Amen. We'll go on a very, very short break, and I'll review my next guest to you after that. So stay with us.
Save Nature TV. News in your pocket.